Welcome back to another episode of Late Night Lifts. We are here on this auspicious night, ready for a very, very carved up arm day. I have had an entire box of like wheat thin cinnamon, honey cinnamon crackers, rice cakes. I don't even know what they are. They're good though. They're pretty good. Then I've had a bunch of rice with my chicken katsu. Which is just air fried chicken, like just bare chicken with some white rice that I've had for a while. And then I ate some nachos like right before I left while watching the new Trent Twins video. So we're carved up to high hell. I've already had a Celsius and we got ourselves a little ghost right here because I want to make the most out of these final few days. I have 3 days left for the bulk, just eating, carving up, filling myself to the brim before we go in for another 3 months of heavy dieting. So we are fast approaching that time limit. We are 3 days away, or 2 days at this point. So I only have Monday and Tuesday left. Then we are back on the cut. And I mean, I think just eating to the brim, eating whatever I want, and just making sure I'm getting my protein and really carving up and just doing that, just focusing on that has really helped me mindset-wise. Like, man, just the cravings have kind of gone away because I am just kind of eating whatever. Like, I'm craving it, I'm getting it, you know? So it's really helped. And I think once we get back into that sort of schedule with the dieting, then I'm going to be able to tackle it pretty decently. I think I needed this. This is the biggest refeed I've done in so long, genuinely so long. So I am very pleased with the cut. I'm very happy with how it's with how we've gotten up until we started this bulk, and I'm really looking forward to what we're gonna look like in a couple months, you know. So yeah. So it's a big arm day. I think I'm gonna try and hit chest and back one more time too before we go back into the cut. But you know, we're ready. I'll say that much. When I started this bulk, I guess, which was only about a week and a half ago, maybe at this point, maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm not too sure. It hasn't been crazy long, but I was probably 183 at my lowest, 182, 183. Yesterday or the day before yesterday, I forget, I was 195. And naturally, because of just how many carbs I'm eating, I probably have so much water retained right now. Like, I look full. I mean, you can see it last week too, in last week's episode. Like, I look full as hell. And that is by design. Like, I needed to refeed. So I'm very full right now. Like, I look big. And to my detriment, honestly, to my mental detriment. But, you know, what are you gonna do? So we're locking back in. Probably I might fast that first day, like on Wednesday. I might just fast through that day, low-key, because it's gonna be a rest day anyways. And that should instantly drop me like 5 pounds. Like, I'm just gonna flush out, which is good. I need that because I want to look good again. So yeah. Alright, I don't got much more to talk about. We're just going to cut straight to the gym. The music's in there really loud. I love putting it as loud as I damn near can. So, probably not going to do a lot of talking. Let's just jump to this auspicious arm day. Let's do that. I will tell you what about this thing right here. You can't even... I have no clue what weight I'm doing for these. Like, there's no... Either there were numbers and they rubbed off, or there's never been numbers. But, little tricep extension... little curl, just our nice little warm up, get everything nice and ready. So let's do this with X amount of weight. I have no fucking clue. looking fucking full. Alright, let's get over to this section now.
Sometimes I need to remember just to breathe. Sometimes I need you to stay away from me. Sometimes I'm in disbelief I didn't know. Somehow I need you to go. Forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into. Just giving myself back and don't stay. Forget our possibilities. Drink all your faithlessness with you. Just giving myself back and don't stay. Sometimes I feel like I trusted you too well. Sometimes I just feel like spraying myself. What you were changing me into. Just giving myself back and don't forget our possibilities. Drink all your faithlessness with you. Just giving myself back and don't.
Alright, let's do some hammer curls. I'm going to tell you what, we are pumped to the fucking gills right now. I'm gonna make this 55 move if it kills me. Because Chief can't hit about this. That's what they say. comments, send it to the fucking posing room. Let's crank that shit out. Holy fucking guacamole, dude. Whoa! We're going to the fucking posing room. I would like to welcome you all to the Late Night Lifts posing room. This is easily the most pumped I've been in such a long time. It is astounding, as a matter of fact, how actually fucking monstrous I feel at the moment. And that is in no due part to the sheer amount of carbs that I have been taking part in. I've probably eaten more carbs today than I do in like a week of my dieting, like last week. We're gonna pose and then I'm gonna talk because we need to get this out of me right now. So we're gonna turn down the light a little bit. That'll work. Yeah, okay. Zoom in a little bit. Make sure we're dialed in. Because, god damn. Actually huge. Bulbous, even. I'm gonna turn the contrast a bit up, actually. See how that works. That's a little glary, actually. We're gonna turn it back down. See if we can get that a little darker. Ah, that doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Oh, look at the fucking forearm veins. My veins haven't gone away at all, actually. I am just looking a lot fuller. The lines are a little less defined. I'm a little less defined, but that makes sense. So I have about an extra 5 pounds of water in me right now. But god damn. Just fucking diabolical, man. I will definitely miss the pumps once we go back to how we, because I feel like I'm about to burst. Like I feel like I'm like if I flex too hard, it's just gonna pop. Like I have not had this feeling in so fucking long, man. Even my lats, God. Ugh. God damn, man. This is monstrous. But I think this is about as far in as the bulk as we're taking it. Next week's episode will be the first day of the summer cut, which will probably go until like August, like probably late August, early September. But, you know, such is the price to pay. I want to look good, so whatever. I will update y'all next week with my peak bulk weight, which will be the morning of Wednesday, and then whatever weight I'm at that point, which will probably be like 5 or 6 days later. But that's it for me. I'm gonna go do a little forearm work. Nothing too fancy, nothing y'all gotta see. But yeah, I will see you guys next week for the summer cut.